you to our 4th annual Eagle Pass ISD Teacher of the Year's Breakfast. This morning we are here to honor you who have been selected and voted on by your peers at your campuses. So for that, let's give a big round of applause to your 2025-2026 EPISD Teachers of the Year. At this time, I would like to take this moment to welcome our guests, beginning with your Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Samuel Mijares. Board President, Mr. Jorge Barrera. And Board Trustee, Mr. Jaime Barrera. From the District Service Center, we have our Deputy Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, Mr. John Cox. Deputy Superintendent for District Operations, Mr. Rolando Salinas. Executive Director of Human Resources, Mr. Jesus Costilla. Executive Director of Instruction, Mr. David Camarillo. And Executive Director of Federal and Student Programs, Mr. Rene Martinez. At this time, we are also joined by our directors. Will you please rise to be recognized? Will all campus administration please rise to be recognized? And last but certainly not least, and I expect the loudest applause, will my Teachers of the Year please rise to be recognized? Thank you. And now at this time, please welcome to the podium our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Samuel Mijares.
Good morning. Good morning and congratulations. You know, it's always an honor to have events like this. And I think this is our 3rd annual, is that right? Fourth. Wow, 4th annual. I'm just getting, I guess I'm getting older faster than I thought, okay? But that's okay. You know, my mom always told me, and me lo dijo en español, me dijo, lo más viejo que nos hacemos, lo más tonto que se pasa el tiempo, rápido. So I think it's true, time flies. But something that we know is that we have great teachers in our school district. You know, you guys are the foundation of better things to come. For kids. You know, sometimes you hear all sorts of stuff on social media, even the regular media, but nobody can argue with our success. You know, your success is standing right before you, and most of you also are products of Eagle Pass ISD. You know, somebody sacrificed for us, and now we are sacrificing for the future. You know, we were looking at the bond, and because we were going to take it to taxpayer, it is very difficult to pass a bond in Eagle Pass, and we already knew that. But we trusted the community that they were going to make the right decision. You know, like what I said earlier, somebody invested in us many, many years ago. Because education is an investment. Now it's our turn to invest in our kids, in our future. There is going to be many, many, many buildings that are going to be here, and they're going to live longer than I do. And it's not about, you know, some people have been congratulating me about, hey, congratulations, it's great that you're superintendent of bond pass. It's not about me. It's about those kids every day being in a safe environment. It's about them being able to not have to go out to the restroom in the cold, rainy weather. It's not about them leaving school because they're in portables and they're right outside and anybody can take them and run with them. So it's really about them, you know. So today it's about you. Every day you pour your heart and passion inside your classroom, and it is greatly appreciated. Because without that passion, our kids know that they don't have a teacher. Many times we're battling our neighbor next to us because sometimes they lost a little bit about that passion. Because we're all human and we all get tired. Believe me, sometimes in the morning, I don't want to get up in the morning because I get tired too. But for us to work every day to that passion and do it with a smile and having the success that we do is an amazing feat. Because we are very successful. We are a B-rated district. We're the light in South Texas. We are the example. When you go to Region 20, they put us above their schools in San Antonio. When they want to know how we're doing our finances, they call us. Hey, how are you doing this? When they were going to implement the new Ascender, what was it, 5 years ago? They asked us to be a district to do the start. We were going to be chosen. They were going to choose some districts that were very highly efficiently run when it comes to PIMS and accountability. And they chose us so that they can improve the center before they roll it out for the entire state. So those are the caliber of quality educators and administrators that we have here in EPISD. Our cabinet, our principals, and the most important element of all, you guys. Because you guys are leaders of your campus. You guys don't care that somebody drags you down. You keep going and making sure that every single child in your classroom gets a quality education, just like we did. So thank you very much for everything you do every day. And let's make sure that we go for that A. If we don't get it this year, we'll get it next year. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Mijares. And now I would just like to recognize that we have been joined by Board Vice President, Mrs. Hilda Martinez. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the moment everyone's been waiting for, we're going to begin our recognitions. We will be starting with early childhood, moving on to elementary, then secondary. So you will be called up one by one, and then at the very end, you'll take a group photo with your core area. This year, we do have something very exciting. This year, for the first time in the 4 years we've done this, Kirchner will be included in our early childhood division. At this time, will Mr. Mijares, our board, and Mr. Cox please come up so we can begin our awards. Madison LDC, Ms. Cynthia Ramos. Representing the Tiny Hawks of Kennedy Hall, Ms. Ana Laura Morales. representing RBLA, Ms. Jacqueline Rodriguez. Rounding us out from Kirchner Elementary, Miss Maria Gonzalez. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to your 2025-2026 Early Childhood Teachers of the Year. Showing us what stallion strong means, representing Serna Elementary, Mrs. Lara Rodriguez Nava. Next from Bulldog Country, representing Benavides Heights Elementary, Mrs. Rosa Viedma. Hailing from Graves Elementary, Mr. Gerardo Gonzalez. From Bobcat Country, representing Henry B. Gonzalez, Ms. Marta Mauricio. Next, from Juan Seguin Elementary, Mrs. Zati Hernandez. Representing Liberty Elementary, T. Hernandez. Up next, from Glass Elementary, Mrs. Rosa Ochoa. Fun fact, Mrs. Ochoa is our first two-time Teacher of the Year. Stampeding up next from Mancha Elementary, Mrs. Ana Hernandez. finally, Mr. Apolonio Rodriguez. Miss Michelle Chavez. And next from the Cardinals Nest of San Luis, Miss Jacqueline Olivares. Elementary Teachers of the Year is Miss Mary Macias. Elementary Teachers of the Year. Beginning with Memorial Junior High, Miss Norma Campos. Next, from Eagle Pass Junior High, Miss Michelle Hernandez. From CC1 High School, Miss Eunice Cuellar. Your Secondary Teachers of the Year from Eagle Pass High School, Mrs. Priscilla Escobar. Let's give a big round of applause to 2025-2026 Secondary Teachers of the Year. Congratulations to you all.